Good morning, guys. Welcome back for another morning vlog here. Um, Today I'm gonna start out with Bitcoin cloud mining, Hashflare. I haven't opened it yet. This is really what I'm I'm really worried that these guys are exiting. I mean, they seem to show all the red flags to me. A lot of people are still promoting it and pushing it, and until we see some consistent payouts, I don't feel like that is okay. So let's go ahead and see what we have to say for ourselves. Okay. Update today. Bitcoin withdrawals are enabled in test mode. The minimum withdrawal amount set to 0.2 BTC. So that's let's see, 22. So about what? You need to have 3,500, 4,000 Bitcoin in your account right now to even make a withdrawal. Boy, I mean, everything in red here just is like literally a red flag to me. Well, a few things. The fact that their Bitcoin, let's see, where is it? Let me go back to the front page. So the couple things that are really worrying me, like it's of course not paying out. And then I'm thinking this is what someone would do if they're looking to exit. They're raising the price, and by saying it's limited stock, I really think that pushes people. Oh no, I still think it's lower than other cloud miners available out there. So limited stock, this is the last, guys. You better hurry up and get it. We're just going to charge you this little bit of a premium price, so maybe they can milk every little bit of money out there. The amount of people who have let over $3,500 accumulate in their I guess wallets or what they have sitting there, I doubt is very much. So by enabling it, I think it allows, you know, a little bit of relief, and maybe people are going to look at tech, go, well, at least they communicated, at least they allowed with some withdrawals, they're okay, so let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and invest or buy some more. I really hope nobody's putting any money into this. I mean, put 10 bucks and have fun, but nothing serious. No, you know, $1,000, several $1,000s. I mean, until we see like a legitimate release, then forget it. Let's see. So at this rate, for me to be able to reach this 0.2 level, we are, let's see, that's better. Yeah. Okay. I mean, weekly it's still about $1,000, so I'm still 3 weeks, you know, better part of a month before this account's going to see enough to even make a withdrawal. Well, no, it is probably a month because of the maintenance fees, etc. Difficulty increasing. Out of that 42, yeah, 35. I need a month of this accruing before it potentially sees it. I mean, Bitcoin scarily took a little bit of a dive last night, so that was another thing that was worrying me, if it was that far down. Hopefully this number stays where it is, or, you know, hopefully these guys, you know, everything gets straightened out and people can withdraw what they want. So I guess I just wait. So let's see, moving on to bit sequence here. This one, guys, do not invest in this. I just put $20 in it to have fun. This one I had to email, like I sent some Ethereum, and then it didn't show up. I had to email them in order to get my money to show up. They did have it show up, so it looks like we are a few hours away from my first payment, which should be 60 cents. We'll keep you updated. I'm sure this is maybe I'll get half or so. This, by the way, bit sequence. This happened to get started, I think, the day or the day after Chain Group. Yeah, I believe it was there the day after Chain Group left the building. So interesting. I think it's the same people. I mean, if they were able to do it once, make a new website, move on, and just keep collecting on people's greed, because that's all it is. This is a lot of greed. Most of us, like I've said in the past, we don't need this money. We're just greeding for it. Cryptopia. This is a website that I just had registered on last night. It's still open. I'm gonna try out trading bot, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully that's the next few days. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit so I can maybe show you how that works. I think out of all these HYPs, investments, etc., I think a trading bot is I think that's going to be something relatively safe. Like, you're going to be plus or minus a couple percent either way on a daily basis, and you know, even a half cent to the positive or a half percent to the positive is a lot better than some of these guys, these Chain Group and you know, potentially Hashflare that just takes your money and runs. Bitcoin or BitConnect here. So they, I think yesterday paid, or this morning. Oh, there we go. I think it was something really small, like 0.1%. Ooh, $1.20. Big money. Let's go ahead and throw all that money back in. Oh. Oh. Huh? Oh, I think I must have to have a minimum of $100. Okay, not reinvest. Instead, we will stick all this money back over to the BCC then. Woohoo. All right, there we go. I think we need 0.25 or something to do another loan. Daver coin. So we started this yesterday. Sent my deposit before work. During work, I was able to, the DAV coins, or the BTC showed up in this account. I exchanged it for DAV coin, and then made my investment with everything. So it was kind of odd. Like, you couldn't actually invest the entire amount. You had to enter an amount less than what you had. So I had $250.23. I was able to invest $250.22. Really nice percentage rates, though. We'll see how long this goes. I mean, obviously, this is done the exact same format of BitConnect. I don't know if it's done by former BitConnect members or something like this. I would imagine so. Either that or they just copied the website. Either one's fine with me. We didn't put a lot of money in this. I just, yeah. We'll hope that this one goes well. This is just mining pool hub. So this is where my miners are. They're working. Let's take a look at how they're doing. So let's first check on my little guy. So last night, let's see, $10 a day. Nice. Today's the day where my next three cards, my next three 580s, the 580s? Yeah, 580s show up, some red dragons. So this machine will double its hash power. So tomorrow morning I should see $20 per day. at a minimum. One thing I did last night was I was able to optimize the cards that were in this. In my power consumption, I was able to drop it probably 20% or so. I don't have an amp meter, but just based on the voltage drop, I was able to drop it super low. Everything's super stable. I probably lost, what was it? Maybe 5 hash, maybe 10, which is only gonna be, 3% of the hash rate for probably 80% of the power. So that's fantastic. I'm probably gonna do a little video on that, just how to do it, because after playing with it, and I had several crashes on when I tried to do this originally, just kind of following other people's steps. This is the first time I really wrapped my mind around it, how to do it, what made things unstable. So I was able to do it very successfully on this machine last night. Thankfully this is 3 cards, and they're all the same, so I was able to use the same settings throughout. It also dropped my temperatures quite a bit. I know these say 75, but it's at a much lower fan speed. In order to maintain 75 before, I think I was at 40 to 60%, depending on how high this was. So this is really good for us. Let's grab my other rig here. So this one's doing 23. I have 2 kilohash going on this guy. So this one I tried to do the same thing with. Couple things. I got through almost every single card, got everything dialed in almost perfectly, and then I was a little greedy. I think it was actually this last card, and I had raised the memory clock speed a little bit too high, which of course crashed it. This is a headless machine, so it's down in our garage, and so it just crashed. And the adjustments that I was making was in Wattman, AMD's the Radeon, the control panel. And the unfortunate thing is this has a couple revisions ago drivers, and nothing saves. So once it crashes, especially due to a GPU error, it'll blue screen, it'll shut down, it'll reset all the settings back to stock or what it was previously. So basically all the adjustments and tuning that I did just kind of poof went away. Once I finish my smaller rig, get that thing tuned in, I'm gonna stick that down in the garage, pull this one upstairs, and get everything fine-tuned, because what I don't want is, while this is headless, me to be messing with it and then it's just down for the day or something, like if it's right before work, and then it's just not mining for the day. I'd rather have it be profitable, making something, rather than zero. So but at least I feel like I understand it very well now. And yeah, so that's it for those guys. That's 30 something dollars a day. Hopefully tomorrow we're seeing $40 a day. The other thing that was kind of interesting, Coinbase of course added Bitcoin Cash yesterday. I got really excited. I sold what Bitcoin I had, changed it over to USD, tried to buy it, because look at this is insane. Maybe I should still buy it. Yeah, let's buy a couple $1,000s worth if we can. No, not Bitcoin. Oops. Still disabled. Yep. Unfortunately, I really wanted to take advantage of this spike here. Hopefully some of you guys got to. I did not get to. Anyways, that's it for today. Still waiting on this Hashflare. Hopefully it'll do something. By the way, just last thing. BitSequence, do not put your money here. Just don't do it. Hashflare, do not put your money here. Bitconnect. You know what? The fact I wanted to say this. The fact that BitConnect's percentage is so low right now, I think that's a really good thing. I actually do. I think that means that they're not trying to put out so much that that they're going broke or whatever. 0.1%. That's fantastic. I would rather have this 0.11, 0.48, 0.98. I mean, it's been low compared to what it has been. Fine. I'd rather have that than zero. Anyways, have a great day, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.